We're a little bit late. So, we're going to make the butterfly today. Hello YouTube, how you doing? We're not in landscape, we're in portrait. I don't know if we're frontwards or backwards. My name's Dave. This is the very lovely Lily. Lovely Sticky Lily on Instagram. We've got Cooper doing the voices. Thank you if you joined us this morning on Facebook. Sorry we're a little bit late here. We just needed to cook our candy properly. We're doing the butterfly. We've done this one once before. This one is going to be a kind of stained glass impression of a butterfly. We're going to be winging it as we go.
I just wanted to thank Ginny for my awesome head accessory, so everyone can see it fluttering around there. It's actually little cats, but it suits making a butterfly.
It looks so novel.
Ginny for her care package this morning. Thank you so much.
Yes, welcome everyone that's been hanging out. We were a little bit over time this morning, this afternoon,
Add
I
like a
guess.
little dot of purple.
We could have a little bit of purple.
Well, Laurie Dwyer got some of the first stained glass butterfly you ever made.
Yeah, well this one is going to be strawberry flavour.
I'm from Mexico, missed this one last
If we've
time.
got a little bit of extra colour, it won't matter, we can stick it in the case.
Didn't think you'd make another one. Well, we always said we weren't going to make
It was
another one.
going to be limited edition, but Dave just, he's a wild card.
Dave just does what his wife tells him to do, to be honest. Orange, I need a little bit of orange too. Definitely need a little bit of orange. What have you got there?
Not purple,
Okay.
but I can get orange.
Well,
No, that'll be alright.
it's so long since watching, and welcome. Jenny Jennings says your head dressing's cute, Lil.
Thank you. It's amazing.
You can see that we're going to be working with quite a lot of colours here. We're going to do little ollies that are clear on the outside. It's always, I don't know if it's not more nerve-wracking doing something the second time when you did it the first time and it was so great.
Oh yeah, I completely fluked it the first time. There's no way I'm going to make it again.
We
like,
both
insane.
kind of asked it. It was so wonderful.
No promises on this one.
Oh, it's Sticky Crew from
No
Winfield.
promises, no regret.
Classic Winfield.
You want some orange?
G'day both
I
Laurens.
think it's
G'day
tiny
Quebec.
bit orange.
Just drop a yellow there and I'll drop a bit of red in it.
Greetings from Newfoundland. How are those chocolates from Newfoundland? Are they good?
They were real. Can I just say, the Newfoundland Chocolate Company is now one of my new favourite chocolate companies.
Smart. Watching in my car while my son is at video game training.
Video game
What on earth
training.
is video game training?
How do you train video gaming? Is it like, does he play it professionally?
There's a lot of money to be made in that these
You
days.
know what we did last time? We had the rainbow casing last time, Lil, so our colours stayed kind of softer because they were bigger.
Yeah, that's going to be more
Just have to
difficult.
think about that.
I'm going to turn the table up right now. Get free anticipation. How about that?
Can you do candy corn? We just ate some candy corn this morning, and I don't think anyone's keen to make candy corn.
We made it in the Halloween mix.
Yeah.
Candy corn, we did a
Our
review. If you go to our
candy corn
Facebook page, you'll get a review of candy corn, an honest review. It's not good. I gave it a
But you already knew that. There's that whole thing where
I've never
everyone
tried
talks
one.
about how candy corn is terrible.
Well,
Like even Americans.
but
like,
it's
some
such a
people
thing.
like it, but even like Americans say it's terrible.
It's kind of gritty caramel. It's
Yeah, it's odd. It feels like it coats your mouth or something weird. It's a strange thing, the old candy corn.
This is a strawberry flavour, so to really bring out the strawberry, we're going to add a little bit of citric acid just to the whites.
Is that ton of wheeler finally got some choc filled? Yeah, those are really good. I spent all over making them with Ian yesterday. I was spewing the butterscotch was such a pest to put through the machine. We could have had heaps of that, but oh well. Can't win them all.
You just didn't want to get it all through so you could sit there and eat the offcuts.
No, it was actually so messy. It's really frustrating.
Someone already bagged those offcuts. They were gone before they were made. All right.
G'day Jonathan, g'day Maria.
How is everyone today? Are you well? Behaving yourselves? We are in portrait because my GoPro wasn't in a good mood this morning. I don't know why.
I know how it feels.
I had formatting issues. All right. So,
Stream
Lil.
is overrun with Laurens.
Too many Lauren.
Always YouTube. There seem to be a lot of
Got a third
Laurens on
one.
YouTube.
Selema Jarvis loves Nick so much. Very poor taste.
He's
but
alright.
each their own.
I don't know whether I'd love him, but he's alright.
Beth, these guys are making that stained glass butterfly again. The one we said we'd never do again, we're doing it again. We seem to do that a lot lately.
Do you want more for the casing, Dave?
Maybe a little bit.
So far it's like 2-to-1 people enjoying candy corn or hating it.
More people enjoy it or more people hate
More
it?
people hate it so far.
Yeah,
It's about 2-to-1.
But that's standard, isn't it?
Black's not bleach.
One of the things I'm most grateful for at the moment is the opportunity people are giving us to try some stuff that they either like or... Just because we don't like something doesn't mean it's not good. It's been made abundantly clear to me.
Too easy, Beth. Dave, what subject or topics are you going to talk about tonight? You never know with Dave. He's a real mixed
Yeah,
bag, that one.
he might have something in mind, or he might just throw your wild card.
fan of the old wild
I
card.
thought we'd just talk candy today. Tomorrow we've got a bit of a special guest coming on, so I'm told. A Bondi lifeguard. Bill and I have been arm wrestling for who's going to make the lolly with him. So we might talk about what it's like to be a Bondi lifeguard. I'm sure it's just
Candy corn and dry roasted
rescuing
peanuts.
English
See?
tourists.
I'd rather just have the plants and dry roasted peanuts. Love the pom-poms. They're actually cats.
They are
Little
cats.
cats on there.
Yes, they're cats.
It's quite novel.
To Ginny. Wow, it's such a lovely care package.
I like
So,
those cat
green,
antennas.
yellow, blue, black, red,
The rainbow.
orange.
Deborah wants to know how your mustache is going, Dave.
It's filthy.
It's fantastic.
Absolutely
I'm
filthy.
falling in love with it more every single day. I do feel like a pilot, like Captain Dave. This is your captain speaking. We will be making candy at an average altitude of 910 centimeters today. Expected arrival time at finished candy approximately 60 minutes from now. I'd like to thank you for joining Sticky Airways. Hope you enjoy your flight with us.
Dave,
Sticky
who
Airways.
sort of reckons your stash looks nice, Dave?
Look, it's not really obvious. It is a kind of a policeman's moustache. Detective Inspector Plot of the Yard.
It is up.
It is up, a long way up, or just a little bit up?
Medium to higher.
What do you reckon? Either way, I have raised some money for some really worthwhile causes for men's health, particularly around prostate cancer, testicular cancer. So it's a small price to pay. I had a meeting this week with the MD of a company called Zero, and man, he's doing one too. His looks even worse than mine, so it made me feel a bit better.
Yeah, there you go. A couple of people talking about it now. The old Movember. Can you ask Lily if she got a DM of the voodoo doll cookies?
A little bit disappointed Lily didn't join in on the Movember, to be honest.
I am. I'm trying. I'm growing it right now.
Is that the best you can do?
Yes.
Is that the best you can do?
Yeah.
I could wear like a stick-on one for the rest of the month.
Don't worry. There's a
More
girl.
handsome
There's a
without it,
girl
Dave.
equivalent one in is it February? Yeah.
Really? Think?
So the butterfly.
Amazing.
Amazing creatures they are. The transformation from egg to caterpillar to butterfly, or to chrysalis and then to butterfly.
My cat Frida loves butterflies.
I bet she does. That's what
She loves them so
just
much.
loves playing with them,
Yeah.
chasing them around, treating them gently.
Yep.
Those land shark paws. Just,
She loves them.
yeah, nice.
She
I'm
brings
from
me
Sweden.
them
Okay,
as
Amber.
gifts.
The emoji mix is really cool. Yeah, we're discussing maybe doing that this
I
weekend.
want to do
aren't
that
we?
this weekend.
We'll end up running it. Stained glass butterfly.
Butterfly and bees. We're make a bee on Insta a little bit later on. We're doing butterflies now. And I'm not sure if we're going to do another mix this weekend. I thought maybe we'll just do some. Try and get some of those lollies we never have. The cinnamons and the
Oh yeah, how has been made cinnamon?
ginger.
I love making ginger.
Oh, you better bring us down.
You should make
Everyone's
ginger.
going to want to see Dave
You should
straight.
make ginger on a live stream. Try to set the record for world's shortest live stream. We'll pre-cool the table and everything. But that feels really wobbly on this mount today. I'm really scared that didn't stick because there was no resistance. I haven't moved one of these around in a while. That's a good amount of table. That's a healthy amount of table. Hopefully you won't get too much of Dave's mustache while he's over there.
I'll stand on the far side, so
Yeah.
I don't have to get anything closer.
I'm surprised you're not wearing a mask, to be honest.
Did think about it.
Do you have any bags that are just pina colada? Unfortunately, no. Pina colada only goes in our mix. Cocktail mix and our peaches rock mix or something like that. We haven't had in a while. We're pretty about due to do a peaches one, aren't we? It's almost the end of term.
All right. It's a bit hot.
Shiloh Ryan, we will restock tomorrow and it should have some more Christmas mix in it. I can't promise anything, but we
All
sell
right.
out absurdly fast.
So, you're going to do this, I'm going to do that.
You're going to do the bottom, you're going to do the top.
Emily, 24, it is currently 20 past 12 in the afternoon.
What have I got there? Orange.
I'm from Indiana, Grand Junction, Colorado. Do you guys watch Big Brother? Nope. I didn't even know that show was still running, to be fair.
It's still going. I thought there was some kind of scandal and they dumped it.
Yeah, but there's, like, isn't there a Big Brother in every country?
Yeah, maybe one of those. Like in America's Got Talent or something like that. 1:20 in the morning in Ireland, that's a little bit late. Or a little bit early, depending on if you've already slept.
120 in Ireland. Really high on my bucket list, Ireland. I would love to go to Ireland.
Today, Sulema Jarvis. Michelle loves your hairband, Lou. Heaps
Thank
people,
you.
Heaps of people like your
I
hairband.
love it. That's thanks to Ginny. She's a champ.
What's the theory behind those eyes that you have? Cat's eyes. Are they just a decorative thing? Or are they...
They're
Yeah,
a decorative thing.
put them in the bushes in Halloween and they reflect light or something maybe, I don't know. Getting fancy now. Love the stained glass butterfly. Yeah, it turned out really good last time. And it was the same team making it last time, so
No promises this time.
I'm not making any promises at all.
you guys will be fine.
Who knows what I'm going to create this time?
Between the two of you, you got like 1,000,000 years experience.
Close to.
900,000 of those would be Dave's, I reckon.
Close to. Well, how much have we got? 14, 15, plus 20, 35.
35?
That's deep.
Kind of puts the pressure on, doesn't
It
it?
really does.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, guys.
You're welcome. Anytime, that was probably my bad, but anyway. Oh, Rochelle Norman would like more banana pebbles.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, they pump.
Disagree.
Dave
What?
doesn't like them.
We used to make orange pebbles with a little bit of vanilla that were really good too. They were so nice. I took a bag of those home before I went on tour last year and ate them when I got back.
These being stained glass, it will be difficult to see these until we get a really nice photo at the end. Hopefully they did turn out so beautifully after.
Can you do caramel flavouring? We don't really do a caramel. We got a butterscotch, we got a toffee. The butterscotch is like caramel but way, way better. We made 2 batches of it yesterday. I felt so sick when I went home.
I'm just taking bits and bobs. I don't know.
Anne would like to know if Annabelle is done with her exams. I believe so. Isn't she?
She is. She is. All done. She is now a lady of leisure and she's enjoying it.
What a pebbles, you poor
Is she
people.
going to come here so we can work?
Yes.
That's true to like a real employee.
Yeah.
I want a Pebbles. Pebbles have the same kind of candy. It's basically rock. We use slightly less glucose,
I know it.
and we do let them recrystallize, so they end up with this kind of chalky texture more than our usual hard glassy candies. They're not really chewy, so to speak, but it's a slightly different recipe, cooked to a lower temperature, and they end up kind of chalky and crumbly. That's so good. I've actually got an almost empty bag of the peppermint pebbles sitting behind us on the counter. Love the banana rock. Yeah, I like the banana ones. Dream team at work. Yeah. Ancient experienced mad fellows. Yeah, the dream team's something else.
Yeah.
Gareth Flammer, no.
That's the new Cooper in.
No, the dream team.
No,
is,
God, no, it's not. Did you
No, the
see that
dream
attempt
team
at the poppy?
is Cooper, me, and Craig. Always was, always will be the dream team.
Will knows it. Caramel and butterscotch are exactly the same, except one's made with white sugar and one's made with brown sugar. Butterscotch, yeah, pretty much, I think. Both have butter in them.
Caramel and butterscotch, but caramel is usually a softer kind of chewy thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And butterscotch is really, really nice, unless you get it from that company.
Yeah, where was that? I don't remember where that was from.
England.
Just get Werther's, man. Can't go wrong with Werther's.
Werther's Originals.
Yeah, they're so good.
They are actually really good. I'm getting on that one.
Do you have pumpkin flavour? No, we don't have pumpkin flavour. How are you guys?
Good. How you going, mate?
Not too bad, man. These guys are making a little butterfly candy this morning. Savo now, actually. Hello from Michigan.
Hey,
Someone got their second order in today. Eileen. Are the pebbles like pop rocks? No, not really. Pop rocks kind of actually pop in your mouth. Pebbles just kind of dissolve.
How are you
They almost
boys?
melt.
So good,
They're
then?
bomb. They're
You
so
alright?
You going good? Thank
Nice
you.
to see some human beings.
Pretty quiet today.
Every day, mate, only for about the last 6 months.
Are you going much bigger than that, or is
Dave's
this right
quiet
for
because
my
he's
shoe bottom?
concentrating, second Lauren.
I think you could go a little bit bigger. We've got a lot of colours here. We may as well.
Have you ever made lollies with snakes in them? I haven't. We probably have. Chances are pretty high. We've made a lot of animals in our time. Snake, I don't know if it really looked like anything, to be honest, but here we go. We do not have a pomegranate flavour. Who's that, Tana?
Sorry, yes, I am a little bit focused. It's a lot easier to do the voices when you're not quite so focused.
How much is your candy in USA money? I have absolutely no idea, Karen.
The
There is
exchange rate.
There is a currency converter online, but you guys tend to
The
win.
exchange rate is about a bag of lollies costs $6, and it's
Australian
about
six?
70 US cents to the dollar. So roughly
about-
two-thirds or
It's about
three,
$3.50, $4, something like
three
that.
quarters of the price if you're American.
Do you ever do a grape flavour? Yeah, we have a grape flavour. It's really good. We're actually running quite low. We have to order more of that.
We're trying to make a stained glass butterfly lolly. It's strawberry in flavour.
Yeah.
I reckon that's good. What do you think?
I think that'll be great. Yep.
What is your favourite candy to make?
Bit of shaping.
Yep.
Favourite candy to make.
Really depends on the day. Sometimes you like a challenge. Other times you come in half cooked and just want to make ginger for 8 batches. It really does depend on the day.
The one that turns out nicely.
Hello from Calgary,
A lot
Canada.
of satisfaction when something turns out nicely, and a lot of disappointment when it doesn't.
If you run out of one colour, what do you do to make more? If they're already at this stage, you're kind of screwed. Unless it's something like you run out of green, then you can mix a bit of the blue and yellow. But we do have just tubs of powder out back to mix up the actual liquid colours that we had at the start. We do our best not to run out of them very often. We usually try and keep a backup tub of it around. We just order them. It's not that hard.
Alright, so
Yes, Brian Jones, we actually did 2 kinds of butterscotch this week. We did the normal one and we did the choc-filled one.
is that Brian Jones from the Rolling Stones? I thought he was dead. Good on you, Brian.
Eileen, these guys are making a stained glass butterfly.
Have a good day.
You
Thanks, mate.
too,
You too,
gentlemen. Enjoy the rocks, hey?
Is Isn't that every day for me? I don't know what you're talking about, Lauren. I don't know what I've said that that's in regards to, but sure, why not? Love to see a
Probably
stained
about
glass
your-
candy with a
Probably
Christmas
about
tree in
your
it.
being really cooked.
Oh yeah, no, that was only,
He's too cooked to remember what you said.
it was 1 week. It was a break. Stained glass candy with a Christmas tree. We do stretch the green in the Christmas tree, but all the baubles, if you hold them up to the light, actually do
If you
show
get your
through.
Christmas lollies and you hold them up to the lights, the Christmas trees, you will get this effect that the lights, the baubles are glowing. What's that smell?
No idea.
About to ask you that.
I get come round to the register. Thanks,
What is that?
guys.
That's not very nice.
Hi, how are you today?
How many batches do you make a day? The last 2 days we've done 8. Today we'll probably get 5 or 6 done, I reckon. Do
So,
you do any other stained glass designs? Not at the moment.
All right, so you've got yours. Yeah.
Brian Jones, I think some of them were in today's one. Cherry banana
Yes.
flavour, that sounds pretty good. Well, they've got an elbow bump emoji. That's so COVID. What parts of Dave are really making now? They're both making wings, actually.
We do. Well, do you want me to give this to you?
I haven't quite got mine there yet.
Love the rainbow and the unicorn mix. Yeah, that was... Did we do that one, Dave? That one turned out good.
The rainbow.
The unicorn's sick. The unicorn's like the hardest guy to make, I reckon.
My first effort at a rainbow wasn't great, I remember.
Dave should raise money for charity with his mustache. That's exactly what he's doing, Amy.
Exactly what
Big
he's
shout
doing.
out to everyone who has contributed to my Movember fundraising appeal. It's about $1,000. Thanks mostly to people who just chucked in $5. I cannot tell you how grateful I am. I'm not doing this willingly. Well, it's willingly, but
It's for a good reason.
it's for a good cause.
That you told me about.
This is going to be.
Gareth, what time is
that's
the shop
the
open?
outside.
We're open from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. every day.
That's the outside.
The 5:30 p.m. does flux usually in like a 15-minute range, either a little bit earlier or a little bit later, depending on the day.
But the
No, no.
inside.
If you want to be safe, 10 to 5 is probably your best hours because everyone will be here, we'll be
is like
busy.
that. So
That's
For you to see
This
something happen.
Is here. So your bit needs to come off here. But there's. You don't need
G'day
to
Morgan,
join
what
there.
flavour is the butterfly?
Does
I
that make
believe
sense?
this one is strawberry flavour.
That's where we're getting in trouble. We're getting in trouble.
Unicorn is harder than the butterfly. I have no idea, I've never made the butterfly to be fair.
Yeah, so that's the
It's
inside.
like that.
bit. Yeah.
The amount of
Yeah.
talking going on, I reckon this is not an easy one. Do we have butterscotch tomorrow? I'm not sure. I don't know how much Rachel's put up on the restock.
Are you cutting it in half now or later?
She normally splits it in half, so there should be some available tomorrow.
I'm just going to make the little body. And what this needs is a little bit of triangle to go here.
I'm just going to sort
And
mine
then
out
you
first.
stick that on like that. Yeah,
Unicorn's Lil's favourite. Her favourite and her creation.
So, what did we do? We did black.
Love from Nebraska. What does Rach think about your mustache, Dave?
She's not a fan. She's not. It's not something like she looks at and goes, "Wow."
What a man.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man, what a
I think it's growing on her. It's kind of like fungus. You don't notice it at the
Fungus
start.
among us.
I have to say, it's not very comfortable. I don't really know how men do it as a thing all the time.
Who's everyone's favourite candy maker to work with?
A loaded question.
That is a loaded question. There's got some tension in it, that does.
I feel like this back bit's so small comparatively.
What do you mean?
So I feel like mine is missing a whole
A whole chunk.
chunk. Yeah. It needs to sit here. Literally does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
How can I donate? Yeah, what's the link to donate, Dave?
Oh,
you posted it somewhere?
Look, well, I can't tell you right off the top of my head. So what I'll do, I did post it in Sticky Friends, but I'll put on our Facebook page proper.
Yeah, do that. That'll be great.
I'll put a link at the top.
Yeah, thanks
If
for that,
you'd like
Maria.
to
Good
chuck in
catch.
some money for
There you go. If you're willing to donate to
Cause.
Dave's terrible mustache for a great cause, The link will be up on the Facebook page.
It'll probably make you feel a little bit
Sure,
better
yeah,
about having to
video,
look at it
probably.
on the screen as well.
Yeah. Exactly right, Mozzarella. Dave made the top wings, Lily's making the bottom. I think Dave's building
Mine's like
God
that.
knows what right now, to be honest with you. I think maybe the body. I don't know
Mine's like
what
that.
goes up to over there.
Because I added my white bit that goes up.
No, but this is the inside.
Yes, I
You
know.
don't wanna have-
But that's the inside of mine as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Does that
Dave
make
should
sense?
do a goatee
'Cause I added
instead.
that
I
to
reckon
the
he'd be
white.
gross with the
You
goatee
see it
line,
goes
but
past the...
it is
that make
Movember. It's
sense?
all about the mustache.
Does that make sense to you?
I trust you implicitly.
So that's the inside and that's my inside.
Okay.
But it's got yours is going to touch, yeah? Like,
Yeah. See? It's touching.
okay.
If I make another order tomorrow, can the orders be combined for shipping? Unfortunately, our system doesn't let us do that at the moment. Orders that have been made today will probably be packed today.
It's too hard, I'm sorry. A lot of people do ask that.
It also automatically adds our weights in based on rough estimates. So it does have to ship us 2 packages for so many reasons, which is slightly unfortunate, but it is what it is.
So, what do you need antennas? No. You might want to just give it a quick.
Dad would like to thank you for agreeing to make the sign language mix, Dave.
Yeah, I'm going to give it some real thought. Pick 4 or 5 kind of sign emojis and all.
Really distinct ones.
Because there it is going to touch.
Is your
see?
mustache still itchy?
Okay. Yes. Yes. It's I constantly want to kind of grab my face.
The only thing I'm worried
So-
about is this divide isn't like, it needs to be more wedged in.
It needs to be more what?
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It's going to be awesome. So it does need over the top here.
It needs to go more like that.
Do you want to give it a cool?
Yeah, I just didn't want to pull it because we've got to carve it.
Yep. Or maybe carve it now.
Yeah,
and
we
make
make
it
lollipops last
Sorry?
online. We've done that a few times actually.
And then you help me pull it out.
Hang on. I'll stick this on first.
Deborah thinks you look very distinguished with your mustache, David.
Oh, thank you, Deborah, was it?
Yes.
Thanks, Deborah. It's distinguished is not the feeling I've got. But I'm not hating it as much as I thought I would, to be honest.
What's the flavour? This one's a strawberry flavour, this little stained glass butterfly. We thought we'd never have to make this again, and here they are. Making it again. Classic stitch up. That's pretty much everything Lily's done in the last year she's had to make
So,
again.
a bit of water.
The unicorn, the butterfly. It's full on. That's a very good question, Gareth. I think I started here in 2017, maybe 2016. I don't remember. Long enough.
And I think we should let it sit on that side so that goes flat, yeah?
Sweet, thanks Brian, I'll pass it on. Sarah Lewis, do Australians say fries or chips? It depends what you're ordering.
If I go to Macca's, I don't know, say chips. Chips.
Yeah, I don't know, I feel like fries are like really skinny chips. Whereas like chips are like chunky, and square ones. And then you get wedges that are bigger again. I do love wedges. The bean will not be stained glass.
I
This
think
is black and
they're also
yellow.
quite skinny. I think we could probably give them a little bit of... Yeah, okay. So that's at least inside.
You seem to remember them being this skinny last time too.
Okay.
And it somehow worked.
It somehow worked. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, it turned out great last time. Dave, what did you do before Sticky?
I was, back in the day, a lawyer. Back in the day. Can I just see the other side of those to see how big these will be? Back once upon a time, I was a lawyer. I worked for a very large commercial firm here in Sydney called Freehills. Some really lovely people, but I wasn't enjoying the work a great deal. There are very creative jobs in law. I wasn't really where I wanted to be.
Yellow is growing. I think they're in the clear.
Alright, so if you turn them upside down,
Cool if it could grow on the table. Unfortunately, it just gets softer.
Hold on. So that will
That's
go up
gonna
like
go-
that, and
yeah.
that will go up like that.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah.
so
How long have we been doing live videos and has it helped your business during COVID? Yes, live videos are what, maybe 8 or 9 months now?
no,
No, it's not that long. It's the 11th.
about 7 months.
Pre-April we
But
started.
if it wasn't for this, yeah, you can't see on this, but all these businesses around us, they are all gone.
Shutters are down.
Shutters are down. It's a Friday here in the Rocks. This is a tourist precinct. All these businesses are gone. And it is the live streams that have meant we're still here. And meant that we're actually still kind of busy as well.
Now,
Support of people around the world is amazing.
Stained glass mix. That would be hard. Look at the effort that's gone into just a butterfly. Stained glass mix would be
worth
sick
it.
though.
I hope so. Not as confident as I was last time.
From this side,
Last
it
time we
kind
had no idea, did we?
from this side, it kind of looks like the back plane.
Alright, so we've actually finished our butterfly. We now just need to turn it into one really, really large lolly.
Who is the quickest chopper?
Nick,
Yeah, I think Nick.
not me, I like to take my time. The person who goes the fastest does the most amount of work.
Yeah, it's about being smart. Is it warm there?
Okay,
Yeah?
Pretty warm today.
so if we do this, put
Yeah, I agree. Difficult designs aren't necessary when you're doing stained glass, but I
if you
think
put this on here,
they all
and
need
here,
a lot of
ones there
colours and a
there.
little bit of
One or
intricacy
two?
to really make
That's
it pop. Just like this butterfly they've got here. If you go too simple, it kind of defeats the purpose of having that funky stained glass effect.
Yep. One of those.
Can we
Yep,
see
that one.
the end? I feel like that's up to Lily's discretion,
In
really.
a moment, yes, we'll show you. Probably be even.
There you go.
That was upside down too. I got it.
What texture is the candy when all done? This will be really rock hard, this one. It's not like taffy. It looks like taffy at the moment while it's still warm.
I'm going to use these little bits of colour in this.
You should put random dots in there and it'll come out really random.
I just thought do the sheet and then put strips.
Do random dots, it would look like really weird.
How do you keep the shape of design while extruding? That part I will never understand. Once you've wrapped it, it all behaves like a single piece. And for whatever reason, that means the design inside doesn't get distorted as long as you keep your roll nice and round. So I'll never really understand the science behind that bit, but I'm glad it works that way because I would hate to have to hand stamp 10,000 candies. When the candy cylinder is finished, can a slice be cut off to make a lollipop? Not really, because we don't have the equipment to slice something like that.
If it's too soft, it's really hard to cut, and if it gets too hard, it's really hard.
Yeah, and a piece that big is going to be almost impossible to get through without any scrapers.
So what's the concept? Just random dots.
I don't know,
I like it.
reckon,
I like it.
I reckon flatten them out and just randomly put them
Yep.
in places.
Just string it across it.
I reckon random dots, like, and maybe they can overlap in certain parts.
I reckon just like pull them out and stick them over the thing.
Yeah, like in really random,
Yeah, in random shape
random
and form,
shapes,
and
random over the.
yeah, just
It'll look way weird.
let it do its thing.
It'll be like tie-dye.
Who picks the playlist? Today, much like the artist playing, is absolutely no one.
I did put on some
This is
copyright
my,
free. I think my
this
daughter's.
is my
I've actually
favorite.
been, I've
It's my
actually been,
favorite artist to listen to right
I've
now.
actually never been so glad that your daughter's tied back to Spotify. It is fascinating. It can
I'm
be.
gonna do a round one.
Have you ever messed up a design and still give it out? Yeah, we don't like to, but sometimes you're strapped for time. It has to be done. If it's a custom one and it looks terrible, we usually redo it.
Anything goes, right?
Anything
I am
goes.
definitely considering cherry banana Teresa. Dave will be fully against that, but How many batches of lollies do you make a week? It really depends on what we have to make.
Nice one.
If we're doing a soda mix, you can do 12 in a day. So, probably on average, we get 5 or 6 batches done a day. Over 7 days is what? 42? About 40 odd batches a day, maybe a week, maybe? Something like that.
Heaps of candy.
40 something,
Depends on
maybe.
the week, and it depends what
Yeah.
you're making. Things like this take up to an hour, but then some things take.
Yeah. And then I know Dave and Ian did a handful of customs on Monday, Tuesday, and then Nick, Ian and myself only had to do easy ones, so we were knocking out 8 a day for the last 2 days. They would have only got 5 or 6
Right,
done
that's it.
probably.
Beautiful.
Are you happy with the size?
What craziness is happening with the casing? Who
Don't
knows
know.
what?
We don't know. We don't know. We're just going for
But
it.
let's just let it happen and see how we go.
Yeah.
When it's done, obviously it will be hard candy. Kind of really never seen a casing like that. No, neither have we.
Neither have I.
It's a whole new. It looks kind of cool, just like that.
It's
So the little
perfect.
dollies will be really little. Some of them will just have a little dash of colour in them rather than just being clear. I kind of like it.
How many bags of candy
Like
will you get
Pro
out of
Hearts.
this?
What was his name? Who was the?
Probably 100.
Yes, this should make about 100
About
bags of
100, I
candy.
reckon. Do you all even like candy anymore?
Yeah, I love it.
We like certain flavours.
I really like it when we do a new one. We did a choosing hat for the Wizard Mix.
Yeah, the coconut
Apricot
apricot.
and coconut. I don't know if you have these in the other parts of the world, but here we have these little coconut apricot squares with coconut on the
Like
outside.
rolling coconut. It's so good.
They are about 50% sugar. They're not a healthy alternative, but they're... I'm sorry, ma'am. Of course you may take a photo if you would like to.
He takes his top off for $10.
Shirt off for $10.
Hear that, internet?
He'll put it back
It's
on
a
for 20.
bargain. You want me to leave it on? Well, it costs 10. It costs 15 to leave it on. I'm
He's
joking.
only
I'm joking. I'm
He's
joking.
You can take a photo.
It's just a joke.
It's the hard or soft texture. It will be hard. Hard candy is usually a hard texture.
I think I'm freaked out a bit.
It's the first butterfly casing like this one. No, I think they
He
did a
said he
rainbow.
takes
Look
his
at that
shirt
picture on the
off. He said he
machine.
takes his shirt off. She ran for the hill.
What does everyone like best, stretching or cutting? Do you prefer extruding or works on the cooling table?
That's all right. It's just the first one. There's no way it feels like that.
I prefer extruding. I think everyone kind of does both anyway. No one's really got a preference.
Here it is. Here it
I
is.
feel like I pay less attention to extruding and therefore prefer it.
Lumpy.
Have you ever tried strawberry banana? Yes, I love strawberry banana.
Is
Did
that a
that
kind of banana or is that a mix?
No, flavour, yeah. Did that when Craig was still here. Did you say umbrella?
Umbrella.
David's too funny, did you scare her away? Yeah, she did a runner real quick.
She did go quick.
She bolted.
She was like, whoop.
If a sticky Brendan been here, she would have thrown
Yeah,
the tenner at you.
You would have been.
I think
you
she
would
made
have
the
been
right.
10 times
I think
richer.
she made the right choice.
Yeah, strawberry banana's good. Yeah, it's definitely an abstract cover. That was quite good, I think. No piece would be quite the same. What's the hardest design? Apparently this or the unicorn, I reckon. Looking at it,
Well, it's like it's going like this. Like it's really like,
taken off.
yeah. It's nice.
Hello from Montana. Yeah, she definitely did it right. But someone wants to know if you can make a Sonic character. We probably could.
Sonic, as in the hedgehog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what Sega's like as far as copyright's concerned,
If we
but
do the gaming mix, that might be quite nice, the gaming mix. Who have we got? I haven't
You
had a
go.
chance to say, hey Danielle, hey Vicky. How are you, Vicky Sizer? I'm speaking to Sam. I think you're Sam's mum, yeah? Getting quotes, got some great stuff coming, I think. Thanks to Sam, the lovely Sam.
Unicorn Mix was out of stock 3 minutes into today's restock. That honestly doesn't surprise me. The Unicorn Mix sells out like nothing else.
So I'll give you a large one, Neil.
Yes, please.
How much for me to take my shirt off? Again, asking for a friend. It depends how much you got, Gareth. Goes up depending on your annual income. Do you ship to the US? Yes, we do. You ship to Canada? Yes, we do Canada as well now, I believe.
Canada, the US, the UK, and New Zealand.
Someone answer Heather. I can't even see Heather. Cannot wait to see the finished butterfly. Any Doctor Who mix coming? That's one for Dave.
You know, I was watching a thing on Stan called Des that had David Tennant as a serial killer, an English serial killer, and it inspired me to go right back to the start of the David Tennant series of Doctor Who. The girls and I watched a bit of that last night.
He was the best Doctor.
I wish Christopher Eccleston had done a few more.
I like him as well. He's really dark.
So in just a minute, I'll pull out a little bit more out of this, but in just a minute we'll take you over and you can see what Lil's done.
You can hang out with Lil. Everyone likes to hang out with Lil.
Yeah, I'm all by myself down here.
The thing about this lolly is you won't actually be able to appreciate the colours that have gone into it until we get a photo with the light behind it. So it might show up on the screen. I'm not sure. So
Camouflage mix would be cool. I didn't even see it though.
Fabulous.
What's your favourite character or design to make?
it's going to look quite nice.
Character or design?
That mouse, we should do that little mouse one.
That mouse is quite good.
And I really do like doing the Avengers, all these. I'm going to try and get, I think we should just do it.
Revenges.
The Revengers, Metal Dude, the Incredible Sulk. As long as it doesn't have Hawkeye in it, the lamest of all the Avengers.
No Hawkeyes.
Are you talking smack about Hawkeye again?
Always, Nick, always.
Who's grandpa with the mustache?
Who's that?
You kids, get off my lawn! Get off my lawn!
Get off me live
Turn that
stream!
bloody music down!
Get off my live stream!
Get off my
you
live
kids.
stream, you kids! Coming around here with your rock musics.
2 minions. Oh, minions are so easy.
Having a Slayer afternoon, aren't we, Dave?
That's
yeah?
what we'll do this weekend.
All
We'll just
Slayer
make a
all the
minions.
time. Yeah,
Make a
let's
little
do
minions. Yep, done. What? A Slayer afternoon?
Yep.
Nothing but Slayer, non-stop Slayer. This is Slayer.
No Slayer. Can't
Almost looks like a
stand
spider
Slayer.
on this end.
Rain in blood, rain in blood! I'd
really
been
want to
bashing
make
Slayer.
money.
Hill said, you have to listen to this.
Yeah, he loves it.
It's
You
terrible.
gotta listen to a little bit of everything though.
You
No,
don't listen
well,
to
yes,
it.
I do listen to a bit of everything, but not that.
Why don't you listen to Slayer then?
It's terrible.
It's amazing.
Is Dave okay? Yeah, he's just singing along to Slayer.
Slayer, see, it doesn't make sense. You go,
Have you ever done Star Wars? Yeah, they've
check it
done
out.
Star Wars.
Google Rain in Blood. REIGN in Blood by
Oh, it's
Slayer.
Rain in Blood, not Rain,
Rain
in Blood.
There's something
I
like
thought you were saying Raining Blood.
no
I'm-
Rain in Blood.
I'm honestly not that familiar with Slayer either. They're too heavy for me. How do you know where to put the colours to create the design?
Life's too tough already.
Honestly, a lot of guesswork,
Calms
Hannah.
me down.
This one was just guess, to tell you the truth.
It calms
Sort
me
of winged
down.
it as we went.
Calms me down. You know when I'm packing all your
That's just
packages?
something bizarre
It's
about
like,
Nita, Lil.
it's like in the background.
She does put on the Slayer. And you think, what the hell are you doing, Lily? If that's calming you down,
Yeah, calm
what
me
must
down.
it be like in your head the rest of the time?
Pretty nice up here.
Pussycats, pussycats.
It's not that it slows
Cats,
down,
cats,
it's that
cats,
it
cats,
restores order.
I think it's just cats. Rain in blood. Rain in blood with the cats.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good up here.
I have a healthy recipe for apricot delights. That takes the fun out of it though, Becky. Which
You
might
have a healthy recipe? No sugar. It's got to be full of sugar.
I mean, maybe we just take a recipe and add like 2 cups of sugar to it. We'll be fine.
What do you put in to make it sweet if it hasn't got tons and tons and tons of sugar in
I
it?
think apricots are quite sweet.
Are you going to cut one up, Bill?
Sure.
El Sendo, do you want me to El Send you
Don't
down
get
that way?
disconcerted. Lily's going to cut some lollies up.
Oh,
And
look.
get off my bloody lawn.
Oh look, Dave used his catchphrase. What a freak show. There are so many mounts on this. I probably don't need this one, do I?
There's heaps of mounts over here. It's Mount Central.
It's Mount City. Let's add to Mount City. No, it's not even going to work. Yes, it is. Give me 1 minute. I'm just going to clear the mounts off this glass. We're so prepared. We have 4 mounts on there.
Where all the action is on this
Oh.
side.
You're the Titan thing, maybe.
Yeah, the lily. Look at that. Heaps of
Dancing
lily
to the
action.
rain and blood in my head.
It's raining blood.
That's better.
I'm sure there's
Rain blood.
I'm sure there's a Richard Keith
Hallelujah,
version.
it's
Oh, this
raining
sound
blood.
Richard Keith version.
I do quite like the painting.
It's raining blood. Hallelujah.
We actually
it's
did a
raining blood.
COVID-inspired tackle ages and ages ago now. We did the stay safe, keep your distance, be kind. But other than that, 1.5 meters.
We should probably do that again.
Yeah, I reckon. Considering a lot of places are going into round 2.
Are we going to do one that says stay off my lawn?
Oh, my lord.
Stay off my 1.5.
Maybe I didn't make that as part of the moustache mix. What we're going to do tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
There you go, turn it alright. Yeah, Disturbed's cover of The Sound of Silence was actually
How's it
really
look with
good.
the light through it though? Is it?
It's pretty good.
Can you see it on the...
Yeah.
Raining tacos. I love tacos. Where's the raining tacos? Oh yeah, that looks good.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Mid-flat.
It is mid-flight.
Maybe its wings go upward.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it looks sick. There we go.
Wow, nice. Pretty hard to see on the screen, but I will get a really nice photo outside in the sun. And then when you get them home, you can hold them up to the light.
Please do a
and
grumpy
marvel
old
at
man
yourself.
mix.
Grumpy
what?
old man.
Grumpy old man mix would be really cool.
We just put portraits of Dave's face in all
Or
of
you
the
just do like the Harry Potter glasses but with a mustache underneath. Dude, that'd be sick.
What's another grumpy old man thing?
In my day,
Back in my day.
lick the road, please.
Are the big ones hard to cut? Yeah. They don't cut quite as nicely as the thin ones.
I was trying to cut them a bit smaller so we could see them.
Lick the road, please.
Great colours.
Off
yeah.
to work, down the middle.
Relatives.
How much
They're all
for
gonna
a
be different.
bag of you, Cooper?
Again, depends on your annual income. It's based on a percentage of what you make a year.
100-gram bag of Cooper.
You know if I could make 100 grams.
You'd sell your hair.
Cut off a lot
Get out locks of
of
hair.
Then they could
Make a
clone
beard, hit
you.
him up on Insta. and
T-shirts
say-
with
say
born on
hello.
live and stuff.
You can bid for my moustache too in 3 weeks when I...
Oh yeah, fishing
Take
rod
off.
in the old man mix.
Fishing rod, get off my lawn. In
Have
my
you ever made
day.
a design where the background is a colour, not white?
Yes.
We haven't done it in a while though. Doesn't happen very often. Some of the fruits are like that, passion fruit and watermelon. But yeah, it doesn't happen all that often. How many batches of each kind you make for restock? Usually just one. That's why it sells out so
Yeah,
quickly.
this is this one. This one will be mixed with the flour. Oh, whoop, got
Good
it.
catch. We'd rather make variety than masses of the same
Yeah.
You can have another go at poppy.
thing. Chorizo and potato tacos. That sounds sick.
I had a cactus and potato burrito.
Cactus?
Yeah, it was actually really delicious. Yeah.
What's cactus taste like?
It's kind of like it's a bit mushy. It's nice. It's like overcooked broccoli, but that tastes better.
Is there much of a flavour to it, or is it kind of textural? It takes any flavour.
It's a bit of a texture thing. I liked it. It's a bit, yeah, it's quite refreshing. It's nice though. You normally find like they've put like cheese, potato, and hot sauce all over it. So you're more tasting like it's more there for texture, and you're tasting the potato,
Yeah, it's just kind of like
cheese,
that. Yeah,
and
that's cool.
sauce. It was nice.
Right, I got Tessa on the live. Welcome, Danielle.
Yeah, Danielle.
make border collies. We probably make dogs. Cats and dogs mix.
We were talking about doing a dog. I think I have to make some dogs coming up, a custom thing.
We have to do a cat as well. We should do a cat and dog mix. A pet mix. Then we do a bird in there. And a fish. A little fish.
Sarah, this one is strawberry flavour.
Given my cat passed away this week, can we put little extras on it, guys?
It's really sad. No.
Just as a tribute.
Sad,
The circle of life, the great wheel of life.
Still
turning.
sad.
Do an outdoorsman mix, hunting, fishing, hiking.
I like the idea of the old, grumpy old man.
No worries, Sarah.
Makeable flavours like aniseed and peppermint.
Shut up, Nicholas. Where's the wide angle camera? I've got that kind of sort of life out actually.
It's having a
I
midlife
turned it on
crisis.
this morning to get it all set up and it said, I don't want to. Formatting,
I
formatting,
really don't know how it
formatting.
feels.
Formatting the SD card.
Catnip flavour? What? Isn't catnip like
Technology, it's a thing.
Yeah, it's kind of. It wouldn't taste great.
Christmas? Yeah, heaps of Christmas.
That's it.
Make one with a
Done.
top mustache and a monocle.
Game
That'd
over.
be rad.
We are going to be, tomorrow morning we're going to be making a moustache lolly.
What are you making with your okra?
You want to make something?
Yeah. I'm just gonna dangle my cat things in there in the shop.
Oh, you little cat dongles. So excited. What's on for the weekend? That's a great question actually. I have no idea. We'll kind of discuss that tonight and then Lily will make a post and I'll find out in the morning what we're actually doing.
Oh, it's in the post. It's in the post.
Usually on my trip to work, I'm like, oh, Vicky has the story up. I wonder what Lily's got us making today.
All the candy.
Oh no. Hello from Bluegrass, Iowa. Is that the home of Bluegrass? I always wondered where the music came from. I really did. It would make sense if we came from Bluegrass, Iowa. Have you guys ever done an autism puzzle piece, Lolly? We did one for a custom order the other day, but we've never made one in general for a restock or anything. Any partying for this weekend? Hopefully not. We have a meeting tonight. Bluegrass music is from Kentucky. Oh, that's disappointing. Where's Nikki? He's working in the corner.
Yeah.
He's here.
Or working it in the corner.
He's pretending to work.
Sending the work.
Yeah.
Love how the casing said that. Yeah, I like that none of them are quite the same.
Yeah.
I learned from the best.
Then who'd you learn from?
I'm gonna leave that up to
Tomo.
Tomo. Tom Jr.
Working in the mountains. Interesting. We're getting so many things. Hi there from Turlock, California, Auburn, California. Made a message. Yeah, sorry, we didn't message you. Yeah, Nick has to sit in the corner, face the corner, and talk to no one.
Yeah.
That's his brief for the day.
What have you made? It's a penguin, isn't it? Oh no, it's a thingy from New
Yeah,
Zealand.
thingy from New Zealand.
Yeah, what are they called again?
A kiwi.
The only thing from New Zealand, bro. It's a kiwi, bros. Oh, so
Wait.
our national bird.
They make good eating apparently, kiwis.
Oh,
Really?
you and your murdering and eating all animals.
Well, you got to treat most animals equally, right?
Yeah, that should go there. Let's go there.
Nobody puts Nicky in the corner. Actually, everyone here
We
has
always
the authority to
put
put
Nick
Nick
in,
in the
yeah,
corner.
Nick, we always put Nick in the corner.
He is outranked by.
I should look at it. I haven't really got a-
Australia.
I haven't really got a picture of a kiwi, but I think that's what they do.
Kiwi.
I think you picked it, so that must be kind of what they do.
Looks like the Blair Witch. Stand in the corner.
Yeah.
Yep. We love you, Nick.
What? That was fine. Lily, you feeling that?
The top on, can you please
Right.
go it again?
That's my kiwi. for all the New Zealanders out there who finally got onto our website,
And it's
see it's a little bit
open.
soft still.
Right, so it is, am I right? It's strawberry, yeah? Strawberry. Stained glass butterflies. It's difficult to see, you can't really see it, but it is amazing. Trust me, you'll just have to trust me.
It kind of looks up a lot better against the light.
It does. We'll post a photo up later.
I will take a really nice photo and
Yeah.
put it up on the Facebook page. It's hard to appreciate.
This is a Dave's book page.
The Dave's book page.
The Dave, yeah, it is the Dave's book page.
Dave's book. How great would Dave's book be?
What are you going to name your
The Annabelle cock. The Little
Butt
Graham.
sock?
The Little Graham.
favorite brand is Kiwi. Yeah, it's an awesome brand. They lay giant eggs, even in proportion to the size of their body, apparently.
You know?
Yeah, apparently it's the largest one in proportion to
Flightless bird. Is it the only bird in New Zealand? No. Why is that coming to
How
mind?
can it be the only bird in New
Well,
Zealand?
I know, it's a stupid.
makes
When I
no
say
sense.
it, when I say it, it sounds stupid.
Why was Lily tied up?
The only
Not allowed to
native
leave the
bird?
shop.
Yeah.
We've
He's
actually,
actually-
you know those extendo dog leads? We've got her on one of them so she can get to the upstairs packing room now. But once she's in, you do have to unhook it and feed it back through the window for convenience sake.
These actually look really cool.
Yeah, I like it.
I love hummingbirds. Yeah, I like hummingbirds. We don't get them here.
They were beautiful. When we lived in America, we had a hummingbird feeder. You put the nectarine stuff in and they come around.
It's
And,
so cool.
yeah, it's so cool.
They move like they're throwing darts or something. It's a great animal.
I think it's good, and I think I like the casing. And, I'm pleased with that. I like being pleased.
Sherbet fizz mix.
Sherbet fizz mix. What did we add? Cola. Oh, so good.
Hummingbirds are sticky mascots with some all sugar diet. Yeah, we don't really have them here before though. Maybe Craig can jump on that. Get a hummingbird mascot.
I think it's really the dugong is the sticky mascot. Ever since our little visit to did you ever get to go to the aquarium? And
No, because I want to go with Auntie Rach. And we don't get a day off together. Because she works when I'm not here.
Have you lived in America before, Dave?
I did. I lived in California for just under 2 years. It was quite the experience. Like one of the best things about having been doing this business for a while is the opportunity for travel. So I've spent time in countries like Saudi Arabia and Malaysia and Indonesia and USA and Mexico and Cambodia and the UAE, through the Middle East.
Strawberry
Hong
kiwi is a
Kong.
great flavour. I agree. The strawberry kiwi turns out really well. I think that's Auntie Rachel's favourite. Awesome, yeah, it turned out really good. The random casing is sick. Little's a genius for that one. Stroke of genius.
When they're cut up, they do. They look really
Yeah,
nice.
that's pretty. They're all different shades.
What's everyone's favourite type of music?
That's hard.
What?
So mine's more about, there's lots of genres I like, but I honestly cannot answer that question.
Yeah. I'm more on the alternative punk and metal side of things.
Lil's pretty new wave.
I do like new wave.
Genre.
I like a lot of new wave. A lot of Pure and Joy Division.
Sensitive man rock.
I hate Sensitive Man Rock.
What is sensitive man?
That's what Dave was
Singer-songwriters.
Oh,
like Ed
singer-songwriter.
Sheeran.
Songwriters with a guitar.
Yeah,
Ed
like Ed
Sheeran,
Sheeran.
Passenger.
Oh, terrible, terrible.
Vance Joy.
Garbage.
No.
No offense to everyone that does like that. We're allowed to disagree on music.
Yeah. Not a big Ed Sheeran fan.
Anything but screamo.
Anything but metal, heavy metal.
Oh, I love metal.
Death
That's
metal.
too old but no.
Death of heavy metal.
Metal for life.
Do not get it.
Anything but country. Oh, what about
Gets me
Western?
so worked up. That's the old man in me though, I guess.
It really is the old
I have
man.
no idea, Lauren
Lots
Anderson.
of
I
old
don't know
men
why
like that.
anyone keeps saying it. Classic rock, yeah, classic rock is pretty hard. Love the 80s. Oh, I'm part of the 80s.
Not really into country, to be honest.
Yeah, not really into Western either. The butterfly is just strawberry flavour, Elizabeth.
I don't like modern rap. I like old school rap.
Yeah, I like
and
classic rap.
yeah, and I quite like R&B, but like modern rap is terrible.
I hate all that mumble garbage
Yeah.
where you just say the same
It's
two words like 1,000 times.
terrible.
Look at that. That one's
Big
cut
fan of
really
Jurassic
thin.
5.
Thanks, Mel.
Charlie Cooper.
It's so pretty. Yeah, we should cut them thinner.
Cut them
Let's
really
pick,
Def
them,
Leppard, no,
let's
no,
pick up
I'm
every
not a
single
Def
one and
Leppard fan. I
like
think
double.
I've only got one song.
Well, what we got left? Try and cut them really thin.
Oh, Mita. Now there's a choice. Love Sabbath. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone
Sabbath
should
are
listen to
awesome. Yeah.
Sabbath.
Sabbath are the bomb.
Mum Michelle, I don't know about all the hair bands. Definitely don't know about all the hair bands. There's some really terrible hair bands.
I'm sorry, Will. Can I jump in there for a second?
What are you really
Barbara
saying?
Graham, excellent choice. Colleen McCoy, R.E.M. Oh, Nick Nika.
Good.
I'm a big fan of early REM. Like when I was younger, I was a big fan of early REM.
I love the Cramps. The Cramps are one of my favorites.
Muse rock. See, I respectfully disagree, Antoinette.
I do quite like blues music, but particularly what's it like the White Stripes and the Black Keys and
Yeah. I like a bit of classic blues, a bit of Muddy Waters, Buddy Guy, B.B. King,
B.B. King,
Freddie King, Albert King.
John Lee Hooker.
John Lee Hooker was awesome.
I've got this fantastic album. It's John Lee Hooker and Miles Davis together.
Oh, that was a good one actually. I don't mind a bit of Miles Davis. Actually.
Miles Davis is amazing.
Hugh Downs and Miles Davis together put them to sleep. They're awesome.
All right.
You're like REO Speedwagon. I wouldn't call myself a fan.
REO Speedwagon.
There's definitely other songs I'd skip before that, but I'm not a huge fan of REO Speedwagon.
I know that he's not in the shop. People listening to a lot of Moody Blues.
What?
Or Moody Blues.
Moody Blues? No, I'm not familiar.
You know? Nights in White Satin. You know?
I pretty enjoy it though. B.B. King and Louis Armstrong, that sounds like a good combo.
Trying to go through and make these all real small.
Yeah, I tried to cut a whole lot of really thin ones too.
Nice even ones.
Really cool. Okay. All right. A little bit of a sign off, and then I'm going to go and take a photo of this lolly because you will not appreciate the prettiness. The prettiness. It's just pretty. What the hell is that?
That's my favorite one. It's a fish.
I don't
It's
know
a
what
fighting fish.
CCR is.
See?
What is a funny thing?
It's a fighting fish.
Oh wow, yeah. Put on actually. Actually really does look like a fighting fish.
Come with me. Hang on. I'm just going to grab the camera.
Gunners, I think Guns N' Roses had one good album, controversial
I
opinion.
saw Guns N'
Come
Roses
with me.
live and they were
Come with me.
ZZ Top. You saw it
How
with
is
ZZ Top.
everybody? There you go. Close up of the mo. God, it looks terrible.
But Gunners had appetite.
If I turn this around.
Nah.
So, as I say, hang on, you won't appreciate the colours in this. It's just not going to come through. But I'm going to go and take a photo in the sunlight. Thanks, Lil. Top job again. Thanks to you. Stay safe and kind and clever. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Cooper, for doing the voices, mate. We've got one more this afternoon. We're going to come back on Insta and I think do the B. And tomorrow we've got moustaches and some minions. So if you don't catch us later on this afternoon, maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe and kind and clever. Look after the people around you, please. And then Nick's photo bombing me in the background. Stay good. See you guys soon. Bye. And